Good morning, dear children. Today we are going to study from EVS 2, chapter number 5, Evolution of Mankind. Our first topic is from Homo habilis to Homo sapiens sapiens, the skilled human. The species of humans who could use their hands skillfully is known as the skilled human. The first evidence of this species was found in the border region between Tanzania and Kenya in the continent of Africa. Here you can see Kenya and Tanzania. The scientist Louis Leakey, who discovered the species, named it Homo habilis because beside their fossilized remains, he found some tools made by them. In Latin, Homo means man and habilis means the one who uses his hands skillfully. Homo habilis could stand on 2 feet and walk. His spine was slightly bent and not quite erect. His brain was bigger than that of the apes, although his face and limbs were somewhat similar to theirs. The stone tools made by Homo habilis were not useful for hunting big animals. They had limited uses such as scraping meat from the skin of dead animals or breaking bones to get the marrow. We can infer from this that Homo habilis was a forager. He ate the leftovers of animals that had been hunted by other animals. It is possible that he hunted small animals and gathered eggs, wild fruits and roots to eat. Homo erectus. Homo erectus marks an important stage in human evolution. Erectus means the one who stands erect. Hence the name Homo erectus. Compared to Homo habilis, he had a more developed brain. Humans of the Homo erectus species lived in groups. Having seen wildfires, humans knew about fire. It is likely that Homo erectus had learnt the technique of fetching the burning branches of trees to use that fire. During his time, most of the earth was covered with ice sheets. Therefore, the climate was extremely cold. Homo erectus could survive in that extremely cold climate because he had learned to use fire. However, he had not yet mastered the technique of making fire. Tools made by the Homo erectus were more developed and symmetrical compared to those made by Homo habilis. Homo erectus made tools like the hand axe. Remains of Homo erectus have been found along with his tools in the continents of Africa, Asia, and Europe. Homo neanderthalensis, Neanderthal man. One more stage of development in human evolution is Homo neanderthalensis. He was physically big and strong. He is commonly known as the Neanderthal man because his remains were first found at Neanderthal, a place in Germany. His brain was more developed than that of Homo erectus. The Neanderthals primarily lived in caves. Here we can see one picture of cave. This is the picture of the real cave, and on that we can see paintings. They made tools out of big pebbles as well as from the flakes scraped off from them. Such tools were fixed on a bone or wooden shaft to make weapons like the spear, axe, etc. The Neanderthals hunted big animals. They used scrapers, as you can see here in this picture. The scrapers made from stone flakes to scrape meat from the hide of dead animals. They used leather clothing. They were mainly meat eaters. They ate meat roasted on fire. They knew the art of making fire by rubbing sticks of hard wood on each other or by striking one flintstone on another to obtain sparks. It is likely that the Neanderthals had developed some artistic skills. Some scientists believe that they also communicated with each other by producing grunts, it's a type of a sound, and other primary sounds. However, it is not known whether they had a developed language system to express their thoughts with the help of words. When a member of the group died, the Neanderthals buried tools, horns, etc. along with the dead body. Also, they applied red ochre to the dead body before burying it. This is the image of red ochre. It's a clay-like material. It indicates that the Neanderthals had established some rituals of burying the dead. In the course of time, some groups of Neanderthals left Africa and migrated up to the continents of Europe and Asia. In this world map, we can see here is Africa, Europe and Asia. Naturally, they had to face a different environment. They had to adopt new ways of living and finding food. Therefore, they went on modifying and improving the tools that were essential in their life. Homo sapiens is the name used for humans that were more advanced than Neanderthals. Homo sapiens means intelligent or intellectual man. The Neanderthals and the Homo sapiens were neighbors for some time in Europe. It is believed that due to reasons like their conflict with Homo sapiens and ability to adapt to environmental changes, the Neanderthals became extinct. Extinct means of a species, family or other larger group having no living members. Homo sapiens, the human species that was more intelligent than any of the earlier species, was named Homo sapiens. In Europe, Homo sapiens is also known as Cro-Magnon man. Homo sapiens made different kinds of tools and implements to suit the tasks they had to do. They used to make stone blades and fix them in grooves and notches made in wood or bone handles. Groove means a long narrow cut or depression in a hard material. Notch means an indentation or incision on an edge or surface. Homo sapiens had evolved to the stage of having a fully developed larynx, which could produce a range of sounds with subtle differences. Their jaws and the muscles inside the mouth were well developed and the tongue was flexible. Hence, Homo sapiens could use them to produce a variety of sounds and modulate his voice the way he liked. Using his imagination, he could give names to the different things he saw and could put his thoughts and feelings into words. Using these words, he could speak and communicate. In short, he had a well-developed language system. He could draw pictures on the basis of actual observation as well as imagination. He even began to make artistic objects. That is why he has been named Homo sapiens, that is, intelligent man or thinking man. Our next topic is Homo sapiens sapiens and civilization. Homo sapiens sapiens is the name given to the humans as their capacity to think developed even further than that of Homo sapiens. And their grasping power also developed further with time. We, the modern humans, are Homo sapiens sapiens. The appearance and health characteristics of human beings indicate their similarity to their ancestors. This is known as heredity. Genetics is a science that studies heredity. Genetic research has shown that we have inherited some traits of Neanderthal man. Thus, it could be said that the Neanderthal man and Homo sapiens are both ancestors of the modern humans. Around 11,000 to 10,000 BC, Homo sapiens sapiens developed the technique of cultivating land and keeping animals. Because of their well-developed capacity to think, the speed at which they improved their technology increased with time. They began to live a more settled life. They began to grow food grains in the fields. As a result, the amount of carbohydrates in their food increased. The changed lifestyle and diet affected the appearance of humans. Their body and face grew smaller than they had been in the earlier generations. So in this picture we can see how the changes have been taken from apes till the modern man. The body structure, earlier they were wanderer. They not used to stay on one place. They had to go in search of food. They have to climb trees and all. They have to climb mountains. So their body structure was like this. Then slowly the lifestyle changed. They learned to cook, to hunt. Their intelligence also increased. It gave rise to the modern man. Modern humans are not satisfied with only doing that much. Yes, that is why today also there is lot of changes in the technology, lot of development we can say in the technology. through their efforts to enrich their lives using their creativity, intelligence, and skills, human beings acquired a culture and continue to develop it. The technological and cultural progress achieved by modern humans after the beginning of agriculture and domestication of animals has been extremely rapid. So children, we shall stop here. Let us move on to the exercise. First question, fill in the blanks. This you can do it on your own. Write it in the classwork. Answer each question in one sentence. Who is said to have first made tools like the hand axe? Answer is Homo erectus. You can see the spelling from the lesson. Next question, what is heredity? It is on page number 22. Right side, first paragraph. Mark it in your textbook. Next question is, give reasons for the following. The Neanderthals became extinct. This answer is on page number 21. Left hand side, last paragraph. Mark the answers in your textbook. Write the answers point-wise. Question 3b is, humans could produce subtle and varied types of sounds. The answer is on page number 22. It starts from page number 21. Homo sapiens had evolved till way he liked. Mark the answer in your textbook. There is one crossword given, so you can solve that in the textbook itself. So children, with this we have completed the lesson and we have completed the first term portion of EVS 2. So read the lessons thoroughly, write the answers in your classwork and learn the answers. Thank you, dear children. Have a nice day.